Today we'll be looking at something very powerful in Excel, and that is VLOOKUP. How is VLOOKUP done in Excel? First of all, VLOOKUP simply means vertical lookup. It is an Excel function that is used to search for a value in the first column of a table and then return related information from another column, the same row. In this Excel sheet here, we have different columns. We have the column of student ID, we have the column of name of the students, and we have the column of the scores of the students. So what VLOOKUP helps to do is to find out the value in the other column within the same row that corresponds with the information in the first column. This is better explained when it is solved. So let's get right into it, how VLOOKUP is carried out in Excel. For instance, we want to look up student name and then the scores. So let's say we have the name of the students here, and then we have mass scores. So to carry out the VLOOKUP here, what you just have to do is just press equals to, because that is what starts Excel mathematical operations. Type VLOOKUP function, you can see it has come up here. So once it come up like this, the first thing here is the lookup value. So we want the name of the students to be the lookup value. So we click on where we want to write the name of the students. Then we press comma. Then the second thing is the table array. So we want to look up the student's name and then correspond them with the scores. So the table array is, you highlight everything in the table that you want to look up to. It is between the name of the students and their scores. So you highlight the table that is involved. So when you highlight it like this, you press comma. So the next thing is column index number. Column index number simply means the column that you want to get information from. You look up to one column, then you find information from another column. So the column that you want to find information from is the mass score column, and that is column 2 in the table array that was highlighted. So just write 2. Once you write 2, press comma again. Then the last thing to find is the range lookup. So there are two values here. The true simply means approximate match, and false simply means exact match. For you to have accuracy in your VLOOKUP functions, it's better to go with false, which means exact match. So you want to get the exact match. Click on exact match, then you close the parenthesis, press enter. So as I've done it like this, you can see that they say not applicable here because we have not entered a lookup value here. So for instance, we want to know the mass score of Sarah Ode. All you just have to do is to type Sarah Ode, then press enter. It will return the mass score of Sarah Ode. You can see it here. Or maybe you want to find the mass score of Phyllis Tom. So just type Phyllis Tom. Press enter, it will return the mass value of Phyllis Tom. Or maybe you want to find the mass score of Peter Obi. All you just have to do is to type Peter Obi. Press enter. Then it will return the mass score of Peter Obi. So this is how to do VLOOKUP in Excel. It's very helpful, especially when you have a long data set. Instead of you to keep searching, oh, what is the mass score of this particular student? You don't need to do that. Just use VLOOKUP function and you'll be able to get the values you need at any point in time. Let's look at another example for better understanding. Let's format this before we look for another example. Let's format this to make it colorful. All right. So maybe we want to look up student ID and know the names of the students that correspond with the student ID. All you just have to do is to follow the same process. Maybe just come and write student ID here first. Student ID. Then you write student name. So we are going to look up the value in student ID and then return it to student name. All you just have to do is to come to where you want to get your information from. And then you put VLOOKUP function. You press equal VLOOKUP. Then the first
thing here is a lookup value. So you click on where you want to put the lookup value, which is this cell. You press comma, then the table array. So you select the table array from student ID to student name. Alright, that is B2 column C12. Press comma, then the column index number. The column index number is 2 because student ID is 1, so the student's name is 2. So you press 2, then you press comma again. Then the last thing is to find the range lookup. Then we click false, which means exact match. Then close the parenthesis and press OK. So if you come and put student ID here, ST008, or press enter, it will return the student name, which is Rosedan. Come and insert the student ID ST010. That's the last student ID here, and you press enter, it will return Adapo, which is this. So this is VLOOKUP, and this is how it is done in Excel. I believe you have understood it. So let me just explain a few things to help you more in carrying out VLOOKUP. First of all, you use VLOOKUP when you have a list or database with multiple columns. And then you need information from one column based on data from another column. Another thing you need to know about VLOOKUP is the fact that it reads from left to right only. So you cannot look up value here and then you find the information by the left. No, you start from the left to the right. So that is how VLOOKUP reads. It reads only from left to right. Now when you come to the last step in that VLOOKUP, it is better to use false to avoid wrong answers, because the false simply means exact value. So the true simply means approximate value. So it is better to go with exact value. That is what will help you to always get correct answer. So this is it about VLOOKUP. Thank you so much for watching. I believe this video has helped you to understand VLOOKUP. Please ensure you like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more content like this. Thank you once again for watching. See you in our other videos.